Someone at Paramount is getting fired because the whole Avatar movie that is supposed to be released in October this year was leaked online. Paramount have been scrambling to get the movie taken down. It just keeps coming back online, keeps coming back on Twitter. I mean, once it's out there, you're going to have a hard time bringing it down. And people just keep reposting on Twitter. I want to get copyright on this video, but it's out there. And the way that Paramount are handling it, it's a nightmare. And to use that post of the movie on Twitter, I mean, he claimed that Paramount accidentally emailed him the movie. And so what does he do? He goes and leaks the movie online. This whole situation is just like such a mess because recently Paramount's been going through a bit of restructuring. That restructuring has like significantly impacted the animation department at Paramount to the point where Paramount's made cutbacks. They kind of have no faith in their animation movies anymore. The CEO has come out and said they have no interest or they're no longer going to be making any sort of original animation movies because the risk to reward ratio is too high, or like the return that they get on their animation movies, according to them, isn't enough. And as a result, they're kind of just already leaning on already existing IP, such as things like Nickelodeon animations or things like that. And because of this, they've just sort of laid off like 1,000 employees. They just said, like, we don't need you anymore. So I feel sorry for all the people that worked on this Avatar movie because the whole time they were probably working on it, all the animators, the editors, like everyone that was involved in like the process of making this movie were probably on edge the whole time. They probably had fear of being fired, the movie not doing well, so they get fired anyway. Like probably those workers are being in panic mode for and I could be wrong, but I think the original intention was to actually release this movie in theaters, and then they kind of last minute Paramount changed their minds and it was just supposed to be released on their streaming platform. In the process to make an animation movie, it's like they work on it for years. Like it's not something they can do like within the space of 12 months. It's a long and lengthy process, which I have spoken about on this channel in the past in my Studio Ghibli video. Like people who work in the animation industry, specifically people that worked on this project, I feel so sorry for them. I don't want to sit and watch it because I feel bad. Like I want to watch it when it comes out. I mean, I don't even like Paramount, to be honest. Like what I've seen from and it could be a terrible movie, but from what I've seen, the animation looks amazing. This kind of shows more that like streaming, like let's just put things back in the movies. Like I feel so sorry for all the workers on this movie. Like despite what you think as Paramount as a company, I have my own feelings about Paramount as a company. I don't particularly care for them. I don't like the CEO. I think the CEO is a fucking idiot. I don't like him. I can't stand him. I can't stand Paramount as a company. Every single one of their shows are marketed around like, it's like Taylor Sheridan universe. Like it's like ultra unrealistic masculine types of shows that are fucking awful. They're terrible. So I don't like them as a company, but I'm a huge fan of Avatar and I've always been a fan of Avatar. I love the show. Overall, the original Avatar show from an actual written perspective, I think it's like one of the best shows ever made. Like every time I watch it, like the writing in it is so brilliant and the animation's so good in it. And it's like, I feel like it's just more than a kid's show. So I was actually really looking forward to this movie. It's been a long time since we've had anything from that Avatar universe. I liked Legend of Korra. Like I didn't like it as much as Avatar. I think it lacked some elements that makes Avatar, the original Avatar show, so great. So I was really looking forward to like this movie. And sadly, I would have had to have subscribed to Paramount and give them my money. But I still would have watched it regardless. And like I know the animators would be so fucking heartbroken that their movie got leaked. Part of me wants to watch the movie now that it's online and that everyone's talking about it. But I don't know. I feel like I should wait. And the thing that annoys me the most about it as well is just like this movie, or like Avatar in general, has enough of a huge following, especially in Asia, where it should have just been released in like the movie theaters. And if it had a full theatrical release, advertising campaign, like it would have made the money back. Like so many people would have gone and watched it. I would have gone and watched it. I know so many people that would have gone and watched it. And like online, I think the general consensus is that everyone would have loved to have seen this movie in theaters. I kind of have this feeling that like now that this movie has been leaked, I don't know if we'll get any sort of movies, TV shows from this specific universe. If you want to go down the conspiracy theorist road, I don't know if it was leaked on purpose because of all the cutbacks Paramount has been doing in their animation department. And maybe they've just used this as an excuse to shut it down completely. But I just feel like now that this has been sort of, it's out there. Like the original person that posted on Twitter, like it's got like millions of views by now. So like for whatever they're probably banking on people get new subscribers, because like if they're not releasing the theaters, and they probably have been on people like flock to Paramount to subscribe to watch this specifically. Like I would have, other people would have. So now that they don't have that, and it's just floating around the internet for free, like I don't know. I don't think we're going to get any sort of either a movie or a new TV show from the Avatar universe anytime soon, if ever. And also, never like in my lifetime, especially in my lifetime of being on the internet, have I ever seen a movie, like an entire movie, be leaked before its theatrical run. I've seen clips, like snippets, but I've never seen the full movie be released right before it's supposed to come out. And like the movie's in 4K, like it's like out there in high definition. Like I've never seen that before. All I want to know is just like, why wasn't this movie released in theaters? Like, I don't know. This just kind of shows like the fucking state of streaming and what it's become and how it continues to become that. And it's probably disappointing for a lot of people that grew up like me. It's disappointing for me, like for someone that grew up with Avatar, and it's like one of my favorite shows of all time, and it's like unceremoniously released on Twitter of all things. This is probably going to ruin any sort of future endeavors to make any more Avatar or even just like animated stuff from Paramount.